Good morning, Miss Johnson and Miss Clay's class. This is Miss Johnson speaking. Today is Digital Learning Day 31, and we're going to talk about reading today. Okay. The standard we'll be discussing today is describe characters and major events using key details. The essential question, how can we determine the effect of a given event? So we have some cause and effect anchor charts here. The cause is the reason something happened. The effect is the result of what happened. So you see here, we shoot the angry bird, and what happens when we shoot the angry bird? The pig's towers collapse. The angry bird was launched. The pigs were destroyed. This is why. The keywords is. Sometimes the effect comes before the cause. The pigs were obliterated because the angry bird hit them. Because is the keyword. So, since this is why, outcome, if, then, because, cause, lead to, due to, therefore, reason, result, in order to, consequently, thanks to, which means, are all keywords. So again, the reason why something happened is the cause. The result, which is what happened, is the effect. And this is just saying the same thing, giving you real world applications. Because the sun comes out after rain, we see a rainbow. The effect is the rainbow. That's what we see. Why? The sun came out after the rain. The boy hit the ball. As a result, the window broke. The sun was hot. Therefore, the ice cream melted. Sight words. Write each word 5 times on a piece of paper. Your sight words are never, America, animal, study, 7, large, strange, change, danger, and page. We're still talking about main idea and supporting details and key details, which are the important parts of the story. The story that we're going to read today is called If You Give a Mouse an iPhone. The author of the story writes the words. This author is Android. It's supposed to be funny like an Android phone. His real name is actually David Milgram. The illustrator of the story is the person who draws the pictures. It is also the same person in this story, David Milgram. It is a fiction story.
If You Give a Mouse an iPhone. Written and illustrated by Android, aka David Milgram.
Can I have some nail scissors? And a mirror? And a broom and a bucket? And a mop?
Not right now. Look, do you see how busy I am?
And some crayons? And a pen? And some paper? And tape? And a refrigerator? And...
If you give a mouse an iPhone. I'll tell you what, if you leave me alone for 10 minutes, I'll let you play on my phone.
Oh, boy!
But just for 10 minutes.
Oh, boy!
He's not going to ask for a cookie or a glass of milk or anything at all. In fact, he won't hear a word you say. Okay, applesauce, I'm all done now. And I've got a big surprise. Time to put that away. Applesauce? And if he doesn't hear a word you say, he won't know you are taking him on a special trip. Isn't this the greatest surprise ever? Applesauce. He'll miss out on all the kettle corn and funnel cake and ice cream and corn dogs and cheese fries and, oh my gosh, these are the best nachos ever. He won't even realize he's on the Kathmandu coaster. Isn't this the most fun ever? Applesauce? And if he doesn't realize that he's on the Kathmandu coaster, he won't remember to buckle his seatbelt. And he'll probably take a little ride of his own. And chances are, if he takes a little ride of his own, he'll accidentally open all the cages. But he won't have the slightest idea what's happening. Applesauce! And if he doesn't know what's happening, he won't watch where he's going. Look out! And he'll probably march right out of the wild animal amusement park and straight into the sea. Watch out for the cliff. And if he falls into the sea, chances are he'll end up on some distant island.
Is that Minecraft? Can I try?
So you'll have to get a boat, and you'll probably have to camp out for the night, since it will be too late to paddle home. You do know that this much screen time can't be good for you, right? Then, about the time you run out of energy, the phone battery will too. And when the battery runs out, he'll totally freak.
Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. N-O. No. Say it ain't so. Panic.
And when he totally freaks, he'll probably beg you for a charger.
Please, 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 please.
And chances are, if he begs you for a charger, you will point out that you're on a remote island without any outlets. See?
Oh yeah. Cool.
And pretty soon, he'll forget all about the charger.
Got any graham crackers?
And the iPhone to go with it. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe.
I hope you enjoyed if you give a mouse an iPhone. It's kind of like if you give a mouse a cookie or a dog a donut or a pig a pancake. We're going to talk about cause and effect in the story. So your assignments for the day, you have cause and effect paper from if you give a mouse an iPhone. There are 3 causes and 3 effects here. We've already filled in 3 spots. So for Applesauce did not know he was going on a special trip. What was the effect? We already know the cause, and the cause is why it happened. What was the effect of what happened because he didn't know he was going on a trip? What happened here? For this one, he opened all the animal cages and released the wild animals at the Wild Animal Amusement Park. What was the cause? What caused that to happen? Why? And Applesauce totally freaks out. You're going to tell me the effect here of what happened. If you give a mouse an iPhone, directions, click and drag the words to their correct order. So we have first, last, and next. This says Applesauce asked for a phone charger. Did that happen first? No. Did it happen last? Well, I don't know. We'd have to read all the other ones to see. The boy is making a sandwich and Applesauce walks off a cliff. So with those 3 sentences, the last thing to happen was Applesauce asked for a charger. So I would move last here. And then you'll have to tell me what happened first and what happened next. If you give a mouse an iPhone, choose a topic and then type how the story would have been different. You have 6 choices here. Kindle, broom, book, French fry, crayon, and chair. For a Kindle is kind of like an iPad, but you can only read books on it. So if Applesauce had been given let's say you chose French fry, you would put French fry here, you just pick it up and move it here, and then type what would happen, a different type of cause and effect. You gave him a French fry, and what happened because of that? You gave him a crayon, what happened because of that? You gave him a broom, what happened because of that? And you'll fill out this form that way. Put these words from the story in alphabetical order. I already started you off with cages. There are no A words or B words. They do have 2 C words though. So CA comes before CL. So cages is first. Then you're going to go through and figure out which ones go next. There are also 2 P words, park and phone. So keep that in mind when you're filling this out. And last, you have the mouse ate the cookie. You're going to read this paragraph and then read the following questions and circle the correct answer. You can send a picture of the paper or answers, or you can just use these circles to pick them up and move them to the correct answer. When you are done, you can submit your assignments to me or Miss Clay. And also don't forget to do 20 minutes of classworks on your reading individualized learning plan. And don't forget to read for 20 minutes on your own. It could be a book you already have at home or something on my own. I hope you guys have a great day.